can I wish for two teams to lose 3 points at one time?
Been
But
there,
playing together.
Been there, done that, bro.
Not playing together.
Been there, done that, bro.
How?
Yeah, last time Manchester City and Manchester play together. I want both teams to lose.
Both of you don't make sense.
No, I'm the first. Don't make sense.
I'm asking.
the
No.
Don't make sense,
I'm asking whether can or not.
Why? Why you want? So we talking about game of the week.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Anfield versus Emirates.
Wow.
Wow.
Where got Anfield?
That one, you are starting to
No.
continue making no sense. You have to beat him.
Anfield versus Arsenal.
Yeah, correct, because Liverpool is at home.
Okay,
This
why I
Sunday.
say Anfield?
Yeah.
Because Anfield,
A&A.
even Ferguson, I think even Wenger and some of the top managers say that Anfield is a place they will literally pull their hair out.
Correct. But only Ten Hag says that it's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is
Our place will like it.
Bam, 7-0.
that's the only achievement they have this season.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
it.
Fun fact, after the 7-0 win for Liverpool, they have lost 3 and draw 1.
Never win anything.
Never win anything after the 7-0.
Yeah.
also never walk alone now.
Yeah lah.
So
No
never
lah.
walk alone now.
You never win anything lah. Right. Today I'm very smart.
Very smart.
Today I'm very smart. I don't know why.
Because after 7-0, that's the only thing.
Yeah, street smart lah. When you're at the
Right.
bottom, you become street smart.
Correct. Yeah. This is the mid-table life, man. I embraced it. Yeah, man. I embrace it, man. Yeah.
If draw can share points.
I rather
Share
Arsenal to win.
points.
To be from the bottom of my heart.
There's no
No,
below that.
yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Please explain yourself.
Yes.
Why I say Liverpool is just out. I never really want Liverpool to win. For Arsenal itself, they have been teasing me. They have been teasing me.
What day?
The two of them have been teasing me because I say that United was a title challenger contender because before the Liverpool game. But after the Liverpool game lost, we drew with Southampton, is it? Yeah, I think the next game is Southampton, then we lost to Newcastle and we win again.
Brentford.
3 games we win 1, drew 1, lost 1.
That's
But
nice.
one
Nice.
one thing is good is we won both of the Europa League, and we won West Ham 3-1 at the FA Cup. That is in between, like a bit of consolation, I would say. Arsenal do deserve. I never say that they don't deserve, but they do deserve to win the title because of how they play. Especially we went to the 49 Club Street, the club, the home.
Arsenal home ground. Yep.
When they 1-0 now, I say, dude, this is the game.
Dude.
Matthew.
No, I was like,
Matthew.
it really depends on how you change it, and some more is against Mr. Good Evening first game some more.
Yep.
So basically, that changes my view. And furthermore, last season is my first season. This is my second season. I have not looked down on Arsenal.
And all Arteta. Yep. I
3 games down.
Winners.
I'm the one that privately messaged, bro. I've been there, done that.
You never call, huh?
I call also. I use it for Snap. Okay. I have never. I feel sad because big teams like Arsenal, United has gone down like a bit like up and down.
You got said not? Big team also now down.
And
8th
your
place.
problem lah.
See, contradicting. Okay.
How to support Liverpool when the rivalry is so high? The rivalry between us is a different type of thing. Like me, us versus them, and us versus Chelsea. It's a different rivalry with just you guys. You guys legit.
There's no rivalry because we feel the same thing. They also feel like they are going up. Honeymoon period.
Honeymoon period. Okay,
But they feel that they are going up. They are improving. So same.
I understand.
So
Yeah.
I have never, from my bottom of heart, from last season, I think Arsenal is take your time. I don't some fans, we took so long, this and that. But why is say Arsenal should win the game is because how you guys play. Against all odds, against 1-0 down, against this, against that, they actually turn it around. Yes, you may say that they give up the FA Cup, Europa, but I think for a manager with insufficient
squad depth.
No, squad depth, United also don't have.
Okay, I think we have more
experience compared to Ten Hag.
They have more.
No,
we have more. Our squad depth now have more.
Yeah. For their manager is inexperienced compared to, like, let's say the both of us mine have a bit more because
achievement in terms of achievement.
Yeah, like he won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. He won with Pep.
Yeah.
It's a different thing.
He got experience from Pep.
He's a second hand right hand man with
But
City.
I think it's balanced out because he experienced in English Premier League. Your manager experienced 3 in a row is in Eredivisie.
Different.
Well, makes
He
sense.
is a newbie in management, direct management itself. It's very different.
Two valid points, I feel.
Yeah.
Two valid
It's
points.
very
I think
different.
it's quite balanced actually.
No, I don't think it's balanced because I feel that it's a very big achievement after 3 seasons. 3 seasons, right? He actually managed to get it
8-6.
click. Get it click. For inexperienced manager to stir the whole ship and to buy players itself and to make it click. Especially you got players from City itself. That is a big booster for you guys.
I think again, I will just keep saying that it's not just Arteta. Edu is doing a very good job behind the scenes, signing the right players, planning the squad and all that. Who to get in, who to get out. Even the Mudryk, after going to Chelsea, yes, Mudryk is our first choice, but we work quite quickly. You know, after if we didn't get Mudryk, we went to take Trossard. And Trossard has been giving a lot of assists throughout his like 5 games or 6 games that he's been playing. So that itself to me is really good, right? Compared to maybe Liverpool, who has signed players who may not be what they are expected to be. Like Nunes came in strong, but after that kind of withered.
No, actually Nunes and Gakpo coming in, the team is like crap already, so that's why not even happening.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of factors lah. But players come in to Arsenal. The good thing about what Edu and Arteta has done is that they strengthen the squad. So for you guys, maybe Nunes came in to strengthen the squad, but somehow it didn't happen. With injuries like Jota, now he's back, but somehow still again, he's playing on the left, right? If I'm not wrong, and replacing Mane, who somehow you're already feeling it because every ball goes to the left. Even you're on the right, somehow there's a high ball to the left, and you expect Jota to do something like what Mane did.
Yeah, because everybody guarding Salah already.
Correct. Everybody's getting Salah. And I feel that talking about this weekend's game, Liverpool versus Arsenal, Arsenal has a chance with, like what you say, how Arsenal is playing right now, how Liverpool is playing right now, right? But it is a banana skin game for Arsenal. For me, I would want to win this game because this will prove that we can win the league and we are up there in terms of quality. Even though you guys are at a lower quality at the moment, but BT, you guys give us the right to say, okay, we are here.
Yes,
we are here. We are going to challenge and say, and we are going to stay because we have a lot of good young players, right? So that's what this weekend game is about. If we lose, we won't have the right to say, okay, we are up there and we are challenging.
But that's the thing. Teams go to Anfield. Players may not do well. Liverpool players may not do well, but somehow or other, it's the 12th man that actually bring them that confidence and that.
Correct. I think we won't have that mentality like what Ten Hag is saying that time. I don't think Arteta will say that to the players. I don't think any of our players will touch the Anfield
Arteta
logo.
learned from his mistake last time.
Yes, correct.
Yes, learn from his
because
last time.
he did that last season. When he tried to fix speakers and all that. I mean, he's trying his best.
Yes.
To
his ideas.
his ideas and all that. He tried to implement to overcome that Anfield 12 man.
Yes.
He recognized that, right? So he tried all these things. But I think what Ten Hag experienced this season, Arteta already learned from last season, and hopefully there is a chance that Arteta and the players come in and say, okay, we have gone through that last season, we are more ready now. Especially last season, we were a bit weak mentally. After losing to Crystal Palace, it went downhill. We didn't even qualify for Champions League. So I feel we have a chance because of the lessons learned last season.
I think you guys have more leaders.
Now,
Yes.
that's the good thing about signing players from the Premier League.
No, your leaders come from one guy and slowly it becomes the whole team.
Who?
Odegaard. I felt Odegaard is a big change in your team because of he's being a reject in Real Madrid, but he's good. And he did perform somehow in Real Madrid, but he just can't fit in. So he came to Arsenal, right, with some expectation. And with his young age, with the captaincy, he actually performed. That's something that, players, he's actually a reject from somewhere. Real Madrid don't want him. He came here. And he can perform. He can lead.
He was on loan at first.
Yep.
Then after that, they signed permanently. Right?
Then Xhaka.
Granit Xhaka? Or Saka?
Granit
Granit Xhaka?
Xhaka. He was actually a lost soul. He's like running around, defend, midfield, attacking. So now he has more position.
That's why Kudos to Arteta.
Kudos.
Kudos
You
to
yourself say.
kudos to Arteta. Sorry.
He purposely lah. I see his face.
So kudos to Arteta because he changed the way Granit Xhaka's mentality. Like I think he changed the way Gabriel's mentality as well. So Gabriel, okay, I'll just touch on Gabriel first because he's connected. Because Gabriel likes to
Touch on
tackle.
all three.
Yeah,
Defense, midfield, attack.
correct. So for Gabriel, whenever the player pass him, he will do that last ditch tackle to try to try to save the situation. But he will either get yellow card, red card, or give away a penalty. What Arteta will say, look, if the opponent passes you, it's okay. There's still the goalkeeper. There is a chance that he can miss. Let it be like that rather than you get a red card, we are one man down. So I think he's telling that to Gabriel, he's telling that to Granit Xhaka. That
changed.
don't need all this last ditch effort. It's okay. If things happen, it happened. Just carry on. Okay? So because of that, they are changing the way their mentality is. Okay? That's one.
Don't tackle.
Second is Zinchenko. When Granit Xhaka goes up, he has the confidence that Zinchenko is filling up that midfield role with Thomas Partey. So he doesn't have that stress of covering that CDM area, and he doesn't have that stress of being a left back, which last season he has to cover left back.
He covers the defense.
So that is the few changes that it's not just Granit Xhaka. I think Arteta and his team has done a lot of work to do that.
I agree with the buying of players to fit in, but whether Arteta say that you don't pull back, don't last ditch tackle, that one I don't know. Yeah. But I'm just assuming. I do agree is the fitting of players at Arsenal. Like how we guys are not plunging into January to purchase that. We are just loan from here, loan from there to actually just make part of the players itself. I think
for this season.
So for Ten Hag and Arteta, what they have done is brilliant in their transfer windows, I feel. Besides, you guys may disagree with Anthony. You guys has in a way disagree the way he play. But
what?
But overall, I think Anthony was purchased because Ten Hag knows him. It's like, you come to a club, you will definitely buy players that maybe Anthony may not be a good fit, but Martinez did.
But I think I see what Ten Hag is trying to do. Okay, just a quick touch. Ten Hag buying Anthony, and who's the defender, the short guy? Martinez, right? He's buying players with heart and with the fire. The tenacity, the fire and all that. So
aggression.
I can see that he's trying to build a team that has fire. Right? Compared to Arteta, I feel he was that fire, but he goes for certain positions first. Right? Okay. So that's for Manchester United, which is a good thing. He's going for fiery kind of place. And I think you can expect the next transfer window, he will buy something like that as well. Very passionate. Even Casemiro.
Yeah.
He gets Casemiro who shouts and, celebrates, fighter.
Do you know what Martinez did when he's being sat out? Cameron, he hit the chair.
Yeah.
He
even play with bandage, right?
Bandage.
And he can score goal.
Yeah. Correct.
With a bandage.
Header.
And Newcastle game, right? Eddie Howe, right? Have some argument with Ten Hag, right?
Yeah.
Martinez just stand out and shout against.
Yeah. So that's what
It's the
Ten Hag is
passion.
building.
When you wear the jersey itself, it's the passion. It's like when we are winning, the way I celebrate is like, sometimes because this season is like not a roller coaster type of season for us, but we will still feel a bit of fear if we lose a game because we will just plunge down again. Europa.
Yeah. So fighting spirit for you guys.
Yeah.
So for Arsenal, it's more of mentality, strength, mental strength. So that's why he get in Zinchenko, he get in Jesus, who comes in and say it's okay. 1-0 down, we can still fight back.
Yes.
We can get go up to 2-1.
Yes.
Right. And of course, after that we get in Jorginho. Jorginho, even though he's not playing, I would say that at the sidelines or in the training ground, he will still support in a way that he teaches about how to be mentally strong. No, he's not. He's just covering. We have depth.
Yeah.
Okay, then going back to Liverpool, right? The mistake that Klopp has done is that he trusted the defenders.
He trusted the midfield and the defenders.
Because he knows Mane is leaving. Firmino, he knows that maybe is towards an end of an era, and he knows that Salah just extended contract, but I don't think he knows that somebody have to replace Salah. So he's buying all these players to cover the attacking and the midfield, like what he said. Why are you not covering the defense? Why are you not buying players to replace the defense? You did have Konate, but he didn't predict that the whole line will not perform.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's happening with Liverpool's defense? They are very static. I saw the game against Manchester City. They're very static, and there was one point where TAA is chasing, but nobody is chasing. Compared to, I think, even Manchester United and Arsenal, whenever we chase in packs. So 3 people are chasing at the top half of the opponent end. Right? Even Manchester City, they will wait and they will pounce as a group. But Liverpool used to do that. Now people are static.
That's the problem.
Why?
Is they used to. And if you ask any Liverpool fan, they also don't know why.
And it's not used to as in 5 years ago. It's just one season ago.
Yes. Nobody has an answer.
Yeah.
Nobody has an answer.
This is something that is
even Klopp in the interview also mentioned before, he has no answer.
7-year curse.
7-0. So it's like it's not an answer.
You guys don't believe or don't care.
Can we just
let me answer that. So basically, the reason why it's like even all of us Liverpool fans, we are also thinking, why is it that last season the same players, of course, last season we are not really performing very well as well, but we managed to scrape through and then we got to the Champions League final and all that. But everybody's thinking, why the same players? Is it fatigue? Is it because everybody is being complacent and all that? Because it's the same set of players. And again, of course, we are offset with injuries and all that. Thiago is out. Jota is out. In defense, Thiago is still out.
Jota is back.
We got Arthur for midfield from Juventus. He's out for the season.
Did he really play? Right?
Yeah,
2 games, right?
2 games. Huh?
So it's like we are plagued with injuries still at the moment.
Yeah, but you have been plagued with injuries for the past few seasons.
When there is a plague with injuries, there is something wrong with the club.
That's the thing. Everybody can see this, but somehow our club, like even the start of the season, I said I wanted midfield. I wanted one cover for right back. I wanted midfield, but we're not buying anybody.
I think for the start of the season, I feel that you should get a centre back. You see the way.
Yeah, he's true. He's right.
I see.
Cult leader.
No, it's not cult leader.
But I think you can see it.
I had the same injury with Van Dijk. My second ACL repair, I came back to play. It's totally different. My confidence level is low. And plus World Cup is around the corner. I told you guys, the way he played with Holland is so different when he was in Liverpool. Why? He is the same player. You should get the leadership, but he just don't want to get injured before the World Cup.
I think besides we talk about the players, right? The second thing is that I noticed the tactics and strategy is not working. The way they pass, the way they move, right? Something is different. Don't you think so? Last season they are playing in a certain style, and this season somehow they are playing in a certain style.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense because our two attackers is different players really. Gakpo and Nunes. It makes sense. We have to change the strategy to fit the players.
No,
But it's not working. It's not working.
Gakpo came in 4 months later, right?
Yeah.
You cannot say change. You must say the first 4 months, because first 4 months there's a lot of games. Plus international, you still have a lot of games. 2 months, 3 mons before the World Cup. Then after that, Gakpo came in. But the thing is,
makes sense.
you guys cannot say that tactic change. You guys, Nunes, you guys change because Firmino is not performing last season, or he's getting old, his legs not moving. But the thing is, why you guys is buying attackers where I feel that it's very obvious that your defenders, the centre back is very important. You see, once Martinez came
that's true. I agree.
One Martinez came in, you see the differences.
Saliba coming. Yeah.
So from the start of the season, I think from last season I told you Van Dijk is a different player after the
I think, but they didn't expect that.
Yeah,
I mean, they didn't
he's
expect
different, yes, because last season when he played, because when he came back from injury, last season he played, he's still okay. He's not up to his prime. He's still okay, But this season is totally different from last season. The way he's playing. So it's an expectation. Like everybody who saw us play last season, that's the minimum standard everybody expecting because it's the same team. We just have to change tactic to suit Nunes or whoever is coming in and play slightly differently.
That's where you guys are wrong.
Yeah,
you cannot change tactic to suit a player where your group of players has been together for 4 to 5 seasons.
But that's transitioning.
But
you must slowly change. It's not instantly. And plus,
I don't understand.
There's 3 factors.
I think sorry to cut you guys off, because the way you all are playing against Manchester City, it's not as if you're trying to make a tactic to suit your current players. You are switching the ball over to the left when Jota is not a player who can control high balls or 50-50 balls. So that is a wrong tactic for that kind of player. So you are not really suiting a tactic towards your new players. So these tactics are quite wrong. Okay, what is the strength of Nunes?
To me, it's situational. It's situational. When you're saying that to switch the ball to the left, if let's say Jota is free, it makes sense to switch the ball to the left.
But if you notice the game against Manchester City, they keep doing that. That is your strategy.
Yeah, because the left side is where we have more space. Like I say, Salah is being marked on the right. We cannot expect to attack on the right and always being countered. So it makes sense we have to switch on the left. It's more free on the
But what if Jota
side.
cannot, control a 50-50 ball or a high ball?
The thing is, he did assist. He did have an assist. Jota did have an assist on that game itself. But I'm not saying that it shouldn't be that tactic lah. It's just that it's situational because at that moment, the left side is more open. We have to attack on the left side.
I don't think so. You shouldn't pump high ball when your player's confidence level is low. The 3 things that I say beside the curse itself, I think Mane departure, Klopp has a big headache to fill in the blanks. Gakpo did well because Mane didn't play. Sometimes but it's when you want to replace a center striker, an upfront striker with someone new, and he's not a seasoned Premier League players. I mean, Benfica, Portuguese league is still not say very difficult to win or hard to but it's still a different league itself. Tactic wise, I don't think as you guys because he's coming in, he's young, but you must see that you cannot just change just like this.
It's not just change. It's just that you have to tweak the tactics. Like you say, it's transition.
Then might as well you put Salah on the center. Then you try to get. I remember got one time I say about the tactics.
Swapping.
Yeah, Nunes is tall. He can dribble. If you want to pump that high ball, not to Jota or not to Gakpo. Because these 2 players is Gakpo is tall, but not tall enough. Nunes, I see him control the ball. He has a very, I feel that he's very good in his first touch, and he can dribble. He can actually dribble. So might as well you place Jota with Nunes, play him on the center, Nunes play in the left. That's where the players, like, no matter is who, they will come, hey, this guy is striker there, suddenly he play on the left. But now it's like very static. He say, pop. He can't control. But Klopp don't do any changes. Just keep on pumping to him.
Yeah. And there was a comment, I think, on our YouTube channel saying that he was asking me, have you seen Salah tackle? Have you seen Salah chase back a ball in that game? I say, yeah. I realized that he doesn't do that. But in a game whereby everybody needs to chase and, you know, pressure and all that, what do you think about that?
But he don't chase, right?
No, he does. He does. Salah actually does press back. In earlier games, Salah does press back. Even last few seasons, he does press back. It's just that, like I say, bottom line is that this season, everybody is not playing well. We just want to pinpoint who is at fault. Robertson. Who's at fault? Trent. Who's at fault? Henderson. Who's at fault? This Nunes.
Everybody lah, basically. Yeah.
The thing is, everybody. In the centre back, the midfield, everybody is not playing well. If you are telling me that the defense is not playing well, but our attackers are firing in all the goals, we can still win. It's just that now everybody is not playing well. So our team is actually now not just in transition. It's like everybody has low morale. There's no confidence. One thing that I will point out, Klopp is, I think I've said before, he has a certain loyalty to players that everybody now is questioning. Still plays certain players. And it doesn't help that when we want to rely on players like Thiago, they are out injured. So, and let's say you go back to the point, why you never buy defender? Why you never buy this? Because it's not an expectation that you have this. Money goes out, you have to buy a attacker to fill out the blank.
But you have Jota.
Jota is injured.
But you don't. But
so
Jota is injured when?
Jota is injured this season. So we bought Gakpo.
I'm saying when? Which part of the season?
It's early part of the season.
Yeah, but you bought a Nunes, but you didn't buy anyone to replace him.
Because we bought Nunes, because money is out. You understand or not?
Money is out before the season.
Yeah, that's why we bought Nunes. Early part of the season, when there's the front three, Firmino, Salah, and Mane is out, we bought Nunes to cover him.
Then why didn't you now play Firmino, who is actually a natural goal scorer, and play Nunes on the left instead of now Nunes in the center? That's the thing that I'm explaining.
He's trying to say that Firmino is also not performing. Everybody, you can change whatever.
Right now, in your mentality, this is like FIFA. You're thinking, why not play here center?
I know.
If you think that everybody is now playing, all players are playing like a silver card. It's not even goal. Everybody is playing like silver card. You place him in the center, you place 11 people in defense.
No difference.
No difference.